All right, buckle up, you magnificent geese. Uncle Bob is back with books I'll never read again, the only public service that actually matters. Today, we are saving your precious, irreplaceable time by diving headfirst into the literary quicksand that is Great Big Beautiful Life. I read this thing, so you don't have to. You're welcome.
Now, if you need a summary of what you're about to hear, just look at this. This is, and I am not exaggerating, the single most accurate review ever written down. This isn't just a bad review, folks. Oh no. This is a survivor's testimony. This is a flare shot up from the absolute depths of literary despair.
Okay, so let's get into it. What is this 432-page behemoth even about? Well, picture this. You've got a super rich heiress, a total recluse, hiding out on a secret island. She decides she wants her biography written. Okay, fine. So how does she pick the perfect, most trustworthy author for the job? A ghostwriting competition. Of course, obviously.
That's right. She invites two complete strangers to her secret island fortress to battle it out for the gig. Because, nothing says, I am ready to entrust you with my deepest, darkest family secrets, like making two people fight to the death for a job. I mean, the logic is flawless. What could possibly go wrong?
So it is time to meet our champions, or as I like to call them, a taxidermy display of romance tropes. These aren't characters, my friends. They are walking, talking Pinterest boards with really, really tragic backstories. So, in this corner, we've got Alice Scott. Her entire personality is, well, she's tall, she has strawberry press-on nails, and she likes ugly quilts. And in the other corner, Hayden Anderson. He's even taller, he wears pants, a bold choice, and he has a Pulitzer Prize. The most interesting thing here is the complete and utter void where their personalities are supposed to be. It's like trying to compare two different brands of unsalted crackers. Oh, but wait, I was wrong. Alice does have one distinguishing feature. She uses the word sazzling. It's supposed to be a mix of sad and dazzling. Sazzling. This isn't a word, this is a cry for help. This is a felony offense against the English language. You say this word out loud, you should have your library card revoked on the spot. Buzz off, you silly goose. And what about our Pulitzer Prize winner, Hayden? How is he described? He is, and I am quoting the book directly, an animated suit of armor. An animated suit of armor. I actually tried that once, and you know what you get? You get a lot of clanking, a pretty hefty fine for damages from the local museum, and a very, very confused squirrel that gets trapped in the helmet. What you do not get is a compelling romantic lead. So naturally, these two voids of personality, they fall into this deep, passionate something. Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, for a masterclass in what this book considers romance. I call it advanced knee-based foreplay. Let's trace this epic love story, shall we? It all begins, like all great romances, with bumping knees. Vigorously, constantly, under tables and hallways. It's a genuine wonder they didn't both need knee replacements by chapter 3. Then, they level up to exchanging caffeinated beverages, a truly profound gesture of intimacy. They almost kiss, but then they remember they're in this weird passionless game show and abort the mission. We get a hug that's described as more than a hug, which I can only assume means one of them was hiding a sandwich in their coat. And the grand finale, the moment we've all been waiting for, dry humping in sweatpants. Romeo and Juliet. Just eat your hearts out. And when, after 300 pages of this knee-bumping marathon, they finally kiss, it's described as a shimmer of heat, pop rocks sizzling through my veins. Excuse me, that is not a kiss. That's a medical emergency. That's a stroke. Somebody call an ambulance. She's not experiencing desire. She's having a severe vascular event. But what about the mystery, right? The deep, dark, earth-shattering family secrets that our heiress is hiding? Oh, you are just not ready for these shocking, soap opera-level revelations. Okay, so the big secrets? Hold on to your hats, folks, because we've seen all of this before. Great-grandpa was a thief who stole a mine. Okay, mildly interesting. Grandpa had a secret love child. Oh wow, a classic. And the big twist, the one that ties it all together? Our brooding hero, Hayden, is the secret grandson. You could see it coming from page 50. The only thing shocking here is that anyone thought this was a shocker. Which brings me, finally, to the physical object itself, the book.
All 432 pages of it. This isn't just a long book, people. It's a hostage situation.
432 pages. 400. Do you have any idea what you could accomplish in the time it takes to read this book? You could build a deck. You could learn to yodel. You could watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, extended editions, twice. But no, instead you're reading about ugly quilts and knee-touching. The sheer audacity. This right here, this is the predictable descent into madness that every reader goes through. At page 100, you're still hopeful. You're thinking, maybe it gets better. By page 200, doubt is creeping in. Wait, is this it? Page 300 is just pure, soul-crushing despair. And by the time you finally drag yourself to page 432, you've aged. The world has gone gray. You have forgotten what joy feels like.
And why is it so long? Because every single sentence is a thesaurus explosion. A look isn't just a look, it's a torqued gaze. A kiss isn't a kiss, it's a zero-gravity moment. Everything is ludicrously loud. It is like being beaten over the head with a dictionary that's been set on fire. It's just exhausting.
And that really gets to the heart of it all. This thing isn't really a book, it's a product. It's just a collection of aesthetics that are designed to be put on Instagram. It is the literary equivalent of a charcuterie board. It's pretty to look at, it's full of random stuff, but ultimately it's just a bunch of overpriced snacks pretending to be a meal. And that's it. That's the whole book. But I am left with one final, burning, unanswered question. A plot hole so massive you could lose a car in it. But for real, who is mowing the lawn on this supposedly secret reclusive island? Seriously, the house is described as this pristine labyrinth, but the lady's been a hermit for 20 years. Is there a secret groundskeeper? Is he in on all the secrets? Does he get to bump knees with the masseuse? I need answers. I gotta know.